Hey everybody, this is Kyle Newton, and this is JMO with Newt, debuting a new hat of mine this time, number 41 Target, by Reed Sorensen. It was driven by Reed Sorensen from 2006 to 2008. I believe this is the 2008 hat. I'm a Reed Sorensen fan. He's not my favorite driver, but I like Reed Sorensen. I wish he was still racing in Cup, and wish he was still driving this car. But anyway, I'm not supporting this. I'm supporting this. This 41 right here. Reed Sorensen. Okay. I missed Sonoma last weekend. This is the JMO with New Kentucky review plus Sonoma. I'm just going to bring out the winners. Nelson Piquet Jr. won the Road America race. In the Nationwide Series, followed by that race was the Sonoma race where Clint Boyer won. Really good job by Clint Boyer and his team for pulling that off. Just more. Okay, anyway, now on to the Kentucky thoughts. The truck race was pretty good. I watched the replay of it the other day, actually yesterday, and James Buescher was the winner of that truck race. It was pretty good. James Buescher, he's pretty much shown that he's pretty much just showing his strength the whole time. Matt Crafton was pretty good, but James Buescher was the one to beat in that race. So it was pretty much a one-man show with James Buescher and the whole number 31 Turner Motorsports team. James Buescher led most of the laps, so yeah, he obviously dominated, won the race. Ty Dillon finished third, and both of those guys moved up in points, so those two guys are doing real good. Parker Kligerman had trouble, but he's still in the top 5 in points, which is pretty good. I really can't say much about the truck race, only that James Buescher just killed them all on the track. So yeah, James Buescher is probably my pick to win the championship this year. Timothy Peters is doing pretty good as well. Nationwide Series, Austin Dillon wins the Nationwide Series race. Did pretty good. Well, he did more than pretty good. He obliterated the field. He led all but maybe 5 laps in the Nationwide Series race. Austin, his car was just on fire. Too bad that he won't get to keep his points lead. He gained the points lead from Elliott Sadler, but he won't get to keep it. He had a 2-point lead after the race. After he failed post-race inspection, he loses 6 points, so he will be 4 points back behind Elliott. But that can be easily made up this weekend at Daytona if Austin is able to beat Elliott again. I think Austin's gonna win a few more races this year in the Nationwide Series. He's been really good, and I really think that he's championship material even this year as a rookie in the Nationwide Series. So it'd be kind of cool to see a rookie win the Nationwide Series championship. Brad Keselowski takes it home at Kentucky. Kyle Busch had the dominant car early in the race. He led the most laps, 117, I believe, and he hit the wall somewhere in those laps where he was leading, and he was able to stay in the lead for a while, but then his car started to go away from him. He had a rear shock messed up or something on it. but luckily some cautions were able to help him and his crew chief, his pit crew, get that car back out in the race, and they never lost the lap, and they were just on it. He restarted 21st at one point, and then he was able to fight back all the way till the end and finish 10th. So great rebound by Kyle Busch, especially considering the fact that he had like 3 straight weeks of blown engines. And another good race for Casey Kane. He finally he had a monkey on his back for a couple weeks. He kept getting, he got wrecked 2 weeks in a row. Did all right in Sonoma, finished 14th. But this time Casey Kane, he was on it, man. I mean, he had a really good car at Kentucky to begin with, but he had a loose wheel and he had to come in and he got put a lap down, and he got the lucky dog free pass at one point in the race, and that was pretty much their saving grace right there, because Casey was able to come back and pass. He was flying by everybody, passing them, taking, like, within maybe 70 or so laps, he was able to get by everybody except for Brad. Brad had a pretty good distance on second place at the end of the race. I really don't think anybody would have caught Brad unless he would have ran out of gas. But Casey was doing real good. If he could have caught Brad, he would have won, no doubt about it. But Brad was pretty smart in that race. He did a real good job, considering Brad's win was also very impressive, considering the fact that he was driving the backup car. Had an incident with Montoya in practice, so Brad Keselowski did really good. Brad Keselowski did really good in that race, and proud of Casey Kane and Kyle Busch. Brad Keselowski is my 3rd favorite driver, so I was happy. Kyle Busch, for him to rebound from that, I was pretty upset whenever he had that problem. I was like, not again, but he was able to come back and get a top 10. So that's better than nothing, and I'm sure Kyle Busch is happy, even though he really wanted to win. But Daytona is coming up, and Nationwide and Cup Series only. My pick for the Nationwide Series win: Austin Dillon, Ricky Stenhouse, Danica Patrick, and I can't stand Kevin Hart, but I'll throw his name in there. Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch. Those guys will all be good. And then as far as the Cup race goes, there's a special entry this weekend. Bill Elliott will return in the Turner Motorsports number 50 car, which will be sponsored by Walmart. 50 is for the 50th anniversary of Walmart. I work at Walmart, by the way, so I've gotten to see all those awesome looking 50th anniversary hats, and they've been giving out free cupcakes at Walmart and everything. But yeah, this is just another piece of their little 50th anniversary celebration. They're sponsoring Bill Elliott in the number 50 car for Turner Motorsports this weekend, and as a Walmart employee, I hope Bill Elliott does pretty good. I hope he makes the race and everything. Turner Motorsports builds good cars, though, so I don't have any doubts that Bill Elliott will qualify that car into the race. Yeah, excuse me for sounding a little groggy. I've been sick since Saturday night, so. But I appreciate you guys listening, and thank you for listening to this blog, and hope you enjoyed my thoughts, and yep, it's been I'm looking forward to a good race at Daytona this weekend, so thank you, and God bless.